right, welcome to Churchill, Manitoba. This is my hotel, the Iceberg Inn. Not too bad for the price. It's actually fairly reasonable. Well, the rooms are a bit Spartan. Definitely could use some decor. Just on my way over to the Sea North Tours ticket office. I just have to pay for my tour today of the Prince of Wales Fort and the Beluga watching. And then tomorrow I'm doing a full Beluga whale safari for 2 hours on the Zodiac. They charge $120 for each tour. I already got my tickets for the tour in hand, just waiting to board now.
Can I eat though? Am I allowed to eat?
With your mask on, he said.
Oh, I can't eat with my mask on. When we went into phase 3, a lot of people started thinking about traveling.
All right, we're off the bus and headed down to the port here to catch the Zodiac. There's the port of Churchill right here. It's a massive series of grain elevators over there that accept grain via train and then ship it to Asia and elsewhere. It's definitely quite constricting. I got the gloves, I got the mask, and I got this massive life jacket on now, so ugh, feels gross. All right, heading down to the boat, to the Zodiac, I should say. We're docking at the Prince of Wales Fort. So polar bears are a very real threat here. We are being escorted by a park ranger with a gun for the entire time we're on the peninsula. We're heading up to the fort, about 500 meters up this boardwalk. So these two guys in ATVs are watching for polar bears. Let's head inside and check it out. Built in 1717 by the British government, the Prince of Wales Fort served to protect Churchill Harbour against any attack by the competing French. Some original cannons here, I guess the greatest collection in the world of original 18th century cannons. Very cool. Pretty impressive expanse that this fort looks over, all the way down to the Hudson Bay below. Very cool. This is a true Hudson Bay fort. It does overlook a strategic location right here at the mouth of the Churchill River, overlooking Hudson Bay over here. The point over there, I guess, is the home of many polar bears. I'm trying to glance the landscape. It's pretty easy, actually, just because of it's so green, to look for any white specks down there. But no such luck today. I would have liked to see one for sure. Weather seems to be turning a little bit too, so it's getting a little bit chilly out. I'd say it's only about 10 degrees now at this point. Today, the Prince of Wales Fort remains one of the best preserved colonial fortifications in North America. fog right now. All right, back on land here. Just outside of Churchill at the port. It is absolutely foggy, like beyond belief. You cannot even see the grain elevators or the port building itself. So crazy how the fog sets in. It can be a bit dicey walking in extremely foggy conditions. So polar bears are known to lurk the town, so you gotta be extra careful. I'm gonna be heading back to the room here for a bit, where you grab a coffee and then poke around town for a little bit. It's about 6:30 p.m., so it is quite late. Probably gonna go have some dinner. All right, settling in for dinner here at the Tundra Inn. I ordered the Manitoba bison burger with fries, and again, that really good pint of Farmery IPA. All right, finished up an excellent dinner at the Tundra Inn. I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes, though. It's disgusting. It's raining, and somehow the mosquitoes are still out in full force, biting as ever. So, heading back to my hotel now. I feel a little bit better now that the fog has lifted. I can look around for polar bears. Again, they're very common throughout town, so I'm not exaggerating. That is why Churchill has a bylaw in which every single person has to keep their doors unlocked, and every vehicle cannot have locked doors. Because if you need to escape, you're able to without much trouble.
Conservation is pushing a bear through here. We get to escort it across the river and make sure that it doesn't come back to town. If you're okay with, maybe putting the whale watching on hold for now,
Sure, yeah.
We will provide some assistance here. Yeah, they're going to chase it into the water, and then we just make sure that, because it'll probably want to come back, we just push it the other way.
Okay, wow.
There it is. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Oh, look at that.
Wow. Very cool. Polar bear now safely in the Churchill River, we followed closely behind in our Zodiac, keeping a distance from the polar bear, but staying between it and the riverbank so as to not allow it to return to town.
This is a once in a lifetime.
There's no danger to us though, eh?
No.
Very cool.
I wish that I made this happen, but
Yeah, that's really cool. Oh, and a beluga right next to it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's probably the closest I've ever been to a polar bear.
Where there wasn't a...
Yeah, where there's not a gate in between, right?
That's right.
That's insane. I never expected to see a polar bear in August or July, I guess. Crazy. So evidently I probably shouldn't have been roaming town aimlessly on Hudson Bay shore earlier in the day, since this was roaming around town at the same time.
Doing their thing.
Oh, he's mad again.
Well, that was a successful mission.
Yeah.
Crazy.
House.
Oh yeah. It's not just my hungry stomach. See if it comes up again. Look at that.
Wow. That would have been a nice camera shot.
It says, what's that? And it ended up being a 45-foot bowhead whale that would later swim so close under my Zodiac. I
Wow.
It lift me out of it. Really?
A bullhead whale.
Bowhead whale, yeah. It was in amongst a bunch of belugas.
Oh shoot! I just lost my balance. Yeah, it's all good. Just threw me off. It's the first time I lost my balance on this thing.
Escorting us home. Isn't that fantastic?
That's so cool. Wow. Whoa.
We have officially cracked my top 5 greatest tours of all time.
Awesome.
That was awesome.
All right, we are headed back to Churchill Port. Well, thanks for a great tour.
Thank you.
What an incredible tour that was. I could not believe that it was so well timed to coincide with an event that the guide said pretty much never happens. Right place at the right time for a pretty incredible experience and well worth the $120 fee.